Our top story tonight: after a forest fire forced a Hawkins County community out of their homes, officials say the flames are 90% contained and an evacuation order has been lifted for most, but not all homes. Fire crews say people living on Polecat Knob, Blake's Mountain, and Pat Gillum roads should not return to their homes just yet. An emergency shelter is set up at the Hawkins County Rescue Squad in Rogersville for those who need it. Crews say the more than 100-acre fire is a result of hazardous weather conditions. Tonight we continue our team coverage, going to John Jenko in Hawkins County right now. John?
Sarah, I'm at the command center where we've been all day, and as you can see behind me, things have cleared out completely, but crews are still fighting some hot spots in this area. For residents, it was a concerning day, but tonight it's relieving after learning that no homes were damaged.
It was frantic.
Very horrific for Rogersville. Yes, yeah, definitely.
It was very exciting and alarming, but all is well.
The sight and smell of smoke was the concern for many living south of Rogersville this afternoon. Tonight, some hot spots still visible on the hill where crews have been fighting a fire that grew to over 100 acres. But earlier today, Brandon Robinson says he had a good view of a huge fire.
It got worse for a while, from about 1 o'clock, 1:30ish to about 3:30. It got worse as the wind picked up.
That wind caused problems for fire crews, whipping the flames in unpredictable fashion.
The dry conditions and the wind and the wind direction constantly changing has played a large role in this event.
The fire never came close to Robinson's home, but it was still a concern because of the dry grass field separating him and the fire in the distance.
I told my wife, the only thing it would probably help us would be the road separated us. But with the high winds, it still is a big concern.
Evacuation orders set in, forcing several people out of the area. Robinson never left his home, but saw others evacuate.
Some of the people on the other end did leave. Of course, the fire got closer to their house, and some of the people had to evacuate their livestock animals.
As word spread, neighbors helped neighbors.
And I was on a work phone call, and she comes and rings the doorbell, and she's like, "You need to get out. You need to ride."
Some went to families' homes nearby. Others went to the Hawkins County Rescue Squad's office. Phipps's home untouched, but it might smell a bit smoky for a couple days. A close call with today's brush fire. Folks thankful it didn't get any worse.
100% thankful.
Super blessed.
It was out of my hands. All the firefighters and police, they did what they could, and I just let them do their job.
Once again, while most of the evacuation orders have been lifted, people living on Polecat Knob, Blake's Mountain, and Pat Gillum roads should not return to their homes just quite yet. Live in Hawkins County, John Jenko, News Channel 11.
John, thanks. A big cause for the fire, these weather hazards, the wind, low humidity, warm temperatures, all contributed to a higher risk of fire spreading. Mark is in the storm center now. Mark, have we moved past these hazardous conditions?
Well, we certainly have for today. We had those wind gusts over 30 miles per hour at times. And I want to show you, take a look at our fire area today, because we've had a lot of fires, not only in Tennessee, but across the deep south, as we had gusty winds today, 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And as Sarah mentioned, the very low humidity. It's been very dry out and about. The good news is the winds are dying down tonight. You can see some of the fires there locally as we had those throughout the day. And again, Hawkins County, which we've been reporting on there. Otherwise, as we go through the next 24 hours, those winds dying down, which is good news. Tomorrow, we'll still see some winds 5 to 15, but nothing like what we had today. And on Sunday, we'll see more of a northwesterly wind and much colder air. And the good news, overnight into early tomorrow morning, you're seeing a bit of the wind there in Greene County. We will be watching for the chance of some scattered showers coming our way. You look at Beach Mountain there. It's a quiet night, still comfortable, down to 40 overnight. Scattered showers tomorrow, some relief for some of you. More on that weekend outlook in just a few more minutes.